Hey, what's up? You guys are getting a triple whammy today. Just a lot of small updates. I'm kind of changing things. Trying to not do promos for daily uploads unless I really have a dire need, like, I don't know, my computer broke down or my house is burning down or something. When it's more urgent, I'll probably do promos unless it's something like I really need to take a break. I can't upload something. So today I'm going to talk about Samurai Warriors 4 2. They've unveiled a couple things about it. Not much of it is translated, but apparently there are going to be skills in the game. We're not really sure what the skills are going to entail. I imagine most of it is just going to be passive bonuses. But who knows? Maybe they'll wisen up. Maybe you'll be able to use Godspeed on officers, once you unlock a specific skill or something. I know people have been asking about that, and that's a segue into the other thing. Godspeed has been confirmed to have been nerfed. Around the flag bearers, the guys that you need to take out to get rid of the red areas and stuff, there are shielded dudes, just like Dynasty Warriors 8 XL, that will repel it. You don't get like stuck in hit stun or anything, but your character does a recovery animation. It's kind of like the TV tropes 3-point landing type thing. You go back like a couple character lengths and you're vulnerable for a while. So Godspeed has been confirmed to have been nerfed. We don't know what else is going to be added. I'm not too optimistic. I think they're just going to nerf it like that. I'm not really sure if that's going to be a good change or not. You may remember me saying I didn't really like Godspeed because it was a win button, but at the same time, some of the characters are not some of the characters, like 80% of the characters are stuck with the same moves they've had since Samurai Warriors 2, which was like 8 years ago, almost 9 years ago. So I don't really know if it's going to be a good change. We don't know a whole lot about these skills, but apparently in the red areas, the enemies have a lot more health, and they don't get knocked back by Godspeed. I don't remember if it was like that in the original, but it's a pretty major change. It seems like they're listening to the complaints. I'm happy to know I wasn't the only one who hated Godspeed. I got a lot of shit for hating on Samurai Warriors 4. I got people saying, accusing me of being obsessed with combos, and that's the only thing I care about. And it really wasn't anything about combos. I mean, Samurai Warriors 3 was not, a Basara type combo game, but the movesets weren't ancient at that point. They had been updated just 3 years prior to that. Here, it's been over 5-6 years since those movesets were updated. It just made things get stale. It just wasn't interesting. I mean, you pretty much fought the enemies the same way you did before. I don't know if these skills are going to alleviate that. I mean, as you can see here, a lot of these seem to just be pretty generic stuff like health and attack up. These are probably movement speed or something. You'll also be able to customize weapons. This is my other major complaint with Samurai Warriors 4 Vanilla. They gave you weapons on a silver platter in this game. It was just constant. You can only carry 8, and you couldn't do anything with them. The only thing you could do was melt them down to get more materials. But in terms of like actually customizing your character, there was not really a whole lot you could do. The main customization was the items that you equipped that you unlocked, which I thought was a really cool feature. I know some people didn't like that. I thought that was one of the few really good features about the game that I couldn't really complain about. You could customize things to your liking. You could somewhat make a character build. It wasn't as in-depth as Orochi, where you could make a weapon the way you wanted to. They don't show too much about it here, but I think it'll be nice. It'll make getting loot a lot less pointless. You could get a perfect weapon in the original, and you couldn't do anything about it. If it was missing one thing that you needed, you were just kind of at the mercy of the RNG gods, which in a game like this, which doesn't really have a competitive element, it's not really necessary. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is like Horse Fusion or something. I guess that would be pretty cool, I guess. It doesn't really seem too necessary to me. It depends on what kind of skills they have. They've also added one new character. Naomasa has been confirmed to be the only new character. Apparently there's been a treasure box that has all the character cards, and they have 56 cards, and the 56th character is Naomasa, which means unless they've got some surprise in store, he's the only character. So I'm not sure if this game is going to be worth another purchase. I am mildly interested in it now that they're going to have a skill tree and weapon fusion. I think that will make things a lot less monotonous. I mean, even Sengoku Basara 4, I mean, that game didn't have perfect weapon fusion. All the good skills were locked behind an RNG wall, and it was pretty much up to your up to your level of dedication if you actually cared to make the perfect weapon. It wasn't as easy or as user-friendly as it was in Orochi. But if they're adding that, if it's anything like the Dynasty Warriors 8 XL system, where it's pretty simple, you can use weapons from any character and customize them to your liking and just use an in-game currency, I think that'll be really good. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be getting it. They announced a release date, which is going to be February 11th. The problem with that is the Tokiden expansion is being localized right around that time. Money is going to be pretty tight. Tokiden is going to be about $40. This, just to import it, is probably going to be, I'd say, $60 to $70, unless I split it with Swillow. I don't think he really cared for the original game either, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. I don't know, I might do funding for it or something, but I'm not really going to promise anything. I'm going to be watching the site and the updates for this closely to see if they're actually going to be improving things. Right now it seems like they just nerfed Godspeed, but they didn't really seem to add anything else. The system tab, as you can see here, is pretty barren right now. It's just talking about the skills and the customization features that they're adding, but we don't know if there's going to be any actual new game mechanics, if they're going to give the other characters charge attacks. Those are the main things that would mainly inspire me to come back. If they don't have those, it's going to take a lot for me to get it. The first one, I was expecting to dump a lot of time into it like I did with Basara. I put about 100 hours into that game, despite how repetitive it was. And Samurai Warriors 4, I got tired of it 30 hours in, so we'll see what happens. If you want to see the video that shows how the Godspeed is going to be blocked, I will post a link in the description. I wanted to put it in here, but since I'm partnered on YouTube, I probably shouldn't be, downloading videos off Koei's official channel and dumping it on here. I'll go ahead and post a link in the description, and I will keep you guys updated. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to buy this again. We'll see what happens. It's only 2 months out, so I don't know if they're planning on doing weekly updates like they have in the past, but they're going to have to improve the combat system a little more for me to care. Right now, it's kind of on the fence. I'd be more willing to give it the benefit of the doubt if Tokiden wasn't coming out the same month. I think it's maybe like a week or two prior or before it. I'm not really sure at this point. I would keep you guys posted, but yeah, right now it's not looking too great. The customization looks good, but if they're not going to give the existing characters some new moves, or I don't know, maybe the skills will change things, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep doing update videos periodically as more information is released. Thanks for watching. Peace.